right. Hello and welcome, everyone. It is October 14th. We're doing a quick live stream here, quick update for everyone. I want to make sure sound is coming through. Can I get a heads up in the comments section? How is the sound coming through tonight? We have a quick update. We're going to talk about the Bitcoin ETF, Ripple being a part of the Digital Pound Foundation. And then we're going to talk about the NFT space a little bit. This is going to be a quick one, and then we'll get to the Q&A questions at the end. Quick price check at the time of this recording. Bitcoin is trading at 57. Okay. XRP dipped down to $1.11. It's trading at $1.12 right now. And Ethereum's at 3,700. So Ethereum went on a pretty good run today. That was a little good run, 3% today. Sounds coming through good. All right, fantastic. Let's get into it, guys. So I just put out a TikTok and I wanted to talk about this prediction that I've made. I think that Bitcoin's going to finally top out in December. And then I was saying that the Bitcoin ETF launch, I think, is going to coincide with the actual top of the Bitcoin bull run. And I'm just going off of this history. So if you look back to the 2017 bull run, Bitcoin topped out in December. December 17th was the day, the exact day, give or take. And then on the 18th is when the CME group launched their futures contract. And if you go back, you can listen. I think it was the CFTC that approved this, and they brag about how they used this CME futures contract to reel back in Bitcoin. You can go back and listen to them talk about this. So my prediction is that Bitcoin's going to top out in December, and then we're going to get this Bitcoin ETF will come out either, right around that date essentially, when Bitcoin tops out, and then this is going to be another vehicle, another way that they're able to reel back in Bitcoin. Now, guys, I'm going to get to questions at the end. If you're watching on TikTok or watching on YouTube, I'll get to the questions at the end. I just have a little bit of news that I wanted to go through before we get into the Q&A, so we'll get to that at the end. I'm just going to go through this real quick. The first thing, though, that I wanted to touch on was this Bitcoin ETF. A lot of people are talking about it, and so I think we can expect that around the Bitcoin top. Let's continue on, though. Wanted to show this real quick. This is the Ripple commercial that we just saw. And they're using this example of, basically removing all of the friction is what XRP is about to do. And for you guys who've seen this, you've already seen there's been a lot of hype regarding this commercial. And it's a beautiful thing to see. I mean, Ripple's production's amazing, and they're starting to put out the little hints. And then, of course, we see them joining the Digital Pound Foundation. This came out of Ripple today. So London is ready. The Riddlers have been right, as we've been telling you guys for a long time now. The Central Bank of England, the Bank of England, was a Ripple partner back in 2018. They were piloting this years ago. They will be represented by Susan Friedman in the foundation there. And then, so they're going to work alongside these other people. I pulled up this. So here's everyone who's involved in this Digital Pound Foundation. This is Jeremy Wilson. He's the former vice chair of Barclays. He is going to be the chairman of the group. But here's where it gets interesting. The founding members and affiliates include consultancy Accenture. They're a Ripple partner. Accenture's a Ripple partner. Decentralized finance protocol Avalanche. Pretty interesting. The Avalanche got in on that. Then you have blockchain developer Billion Group, IT and business consulting firm CGI Group. But then you have cryptocurrencies Electroneum and Quant, and digital payment service Ripple. So it's fascinating that Electroneum and Quant, they list the cryptocurrencies Electroneum and Quant, but then they say the digital payment service Ripple. It's like they still won't say they're using XRP. It's like Ripple can be involved. We can finally admit that Ripple's sitting at the table having the conversations, working on building out the new digital pound, which is going to be massive with Quant and Electronium. I do want to say, Quant's one that the more we look at it, they are involved. They are sitting at the table with the big boys and girls, creating the new financial system. I do not own any Quant at this time, and Electronium is a Ripple partner. We know that as well. But I wanted to bring up this. Ripple's partner Accenture writes paper with Swift on CBDCs. So Accenture writes a paper with Swift on central bank digital currencies. Then we see Ripple featured in the Swift patent. XRP listed in the patent for Swift. So that came out recently. But this article is from 5 months ago, Ripple partner Accenture. I don't know. I forget how long. It's been years, I think. It's been years that they've been partnered with Accenture. But, it's like basically you're sitting at the table with Ripple or you're not. That's what it's come down to. And this is why people like BitBoy have been activated. It's like he's been activated. He can now talk about Ripple being at the table. And now it can be on Fox News. And the mainstream news is actually touching on cryptocurrency every day now. Mass adoption is here. But who's actually going to win this cryptocurrency game? Who's going to be sitting at the table 10 years from now, 20 years from now? That's what I've been placing my bets based on. And at every important table, at every important conference, we see Ripple. The team that they have is unmatched in the cryptocurrency space. There's no one even coming close. Congratulations to Quant and everyone who's invested in Quant. This is a great little partnership announcement, I suppose, for Quant and Electronium. But remember, guys, XRP is the heartbeat of Ripple, so they just can't admit they can't admit that they're using XRP yet. Sound is good. Sound is good. What's up with the sound? Is it coming through all right? So I just wanted to point that out. I thought that was interesting that Avalanche got featured in there. Electronium too. I mean, where the hell did they come from? Electronium, but they're partnered with Ripple. I wonder if that helped them get a seat at the table. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you look, Ripple's sitting down. But anyways, let's continue on. So I got this article here. Visa and MasterCard have now also dabbled into the NFT market as well as Ripple. But I thought I wanted to break this down for you guys. We're going to get to the Q&A section here shortly, guys. I only have like 2 more articles to pull up and talk about, and then we'll get right into it. Q&A here on TikTok and YouTube tonight. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Appreciate all of you. So Visa, they buy a $150,000 CryptoPunk, or a digital avatar that's also non-fungible. That's also a non-fungible token, they say. This article is from the AmericanBanker.com. But I thought that it was fascinating that Visa, to step into the game, they buy a CryptoPunk. And then we see MasterCard's entry into the market by auctioning off an NFT. So MasterCard auctioned off an NFT, I suppose. And then we see here Ripple announcement of a $250 million fund for NFT creators. And this is what I want to talk about. I can't read the rest of the article, but guys, and then I pulled up this Coinbase news. Coinbase launches their NFT marketplace, and they get 1 million signups on the first day. That's massive. That's massive. But Ripple throws down 250 big ones. Who else is doing that? And that's my question that I have for you guys tonight. Who else in the NFT space is throwing down 250 big ones? That's $250 million into the NFT space. I'm sure that Coinbase's marketplace here for NFTs is costing them, I'm sure it's $1 million investment. They're spending millions on this, I'm sure. But who else in the cryptocurrency space is throwing down $250 million. Visa buys $150,000 CryptoPunk, which is a joke. We know that the silly art is the jokes, the memes that are going on right now, but the NFT space is going to be massive. My point being, Ripple is sitting at every table that matters, and they're throwing down real money into the markets that matter, into the businesses that matter. No CryptoPunks jokes. Ripple's going to throw down $250 million investing into the NFTs that are actually going to function well on XRP. Anyways, that's my question. If someone has information on anyone who's invested like equivalent or more than Ripple into the NFT space, please let me know. But from what I've seen, everyone's like moving over to it. And I do want to clarify this. I'm going to make a full NFT video here for YouTube. That's one of the next videos that I'm going to make is, my opinion on NFTs. And a lot of people are getting it twisted because I've attacked some. There is lots of scams, 100% definite rug pulls here and there. But the NFT space, what that means and what that's going to be as an asset is going to be massive. And the new financial system is going to include NFTs of all sorts. We are talking about tokenizing the internet of value. So it is going to be massive. I'm not against NFTs. I've just been clowning on penguins since this whole thing started. And if you make money trading the meme pictures, God bless you. Now, let me move on over here to Dark Defender. Quick shout out to Dark Defender and this chart that he's got XRP trading in this beautiful channel. Beautiful channel. He calls this chart the XRP Road to Victory. And on that note, let's get into Q&A, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Reminder, I'm doing a 150 XRP giveaway on my YouTube, so make sure you're subscribed and you've hit the notification bell here on YouTube. I'm going to give away 150 XRP here later this month on YouTube. So, if anyone can answer that question, who's thrown down more money than Ripple? 250 million. Big ones. What's your XRP exit strategy this bull run? Okay, so I'm not really planning on selling much XRP this bull run unless it really extends out to a very high price. Then I will take some. My full exit strategy will be released here soon. Haven't decided if I'm going to release my full exit strategy just on YouTube or if I'm going to actually just keep that in my Discord group. I've already talked about it with them, but we're adjusting it. We're adjusting it as we go. But my main advice for everyone who is trying to create their exit strategy is to write it down and stick to it, because you're going to get emotional when you see these cryptocurrencies pump like they're going to. So write down your exit strategy and stick to it. When do I reckon XRP will take over Swift? Well, I think that they've already worked out some deals behind the scenes. As I stated, XRP was featured in the Swift patent for blockchain technology. When is generational wealth coming? Well, we're working on it already. We continue to work on it every day. It's a constant process. This road is not just going to be easy, straight, smooth sailing, guys. This is going to be a bumpy road. This is going to be a bumpy road, and you guys are going to get shaken out. Yeah. See, I'm considering selling 5 or 10% of my XRP at a $20 to $30 price if we actually extend out to there. But that's it. You guys are going to sell 80, 90% of your bag once we reach 13 bucks. Now, the only reason that I'm even considering doing that is just to have a little safety net. A little safety net. But guys, I'm in a much different situation than you. You know, you guys already know. I've been in an XRP for a long time. Bags have been packed for a long time. What do I think about Crow? Here's the thing with Crow and other exchange tokens, guys. I don't see any utility for these tokens other than Binance Smart Chain. That's cool. Binance Smart Chain, that's something. But Crow, I mean, yeah, you might make a little something on Crow, I guess. I just don't get excited, guys. I don't get thrilled by these exchange tokens because besides providing liquidity on their own exchange, what's the utility? Binance Smart Chain has utility. I'm not sure what else Crow has going on for it. I know there's a lot of big fans of Crow. But I got to be honest with you guys. When something just doesn't get me excited, it doesn't get me excited. Now, Binance Coin has gone on a little pump recently. Yeah, sound check on YouTube. Are we still coming in good on YouTube? Now, looks like, yeah. Crow and Vet are dead. Vet, yeah, it might do a little bit of something, but Vet's definitely a security in my opinion. I first started buying XRP. It wasn't even that cheap when I first started buying. I think it was like 40 or 50 cents when I first started buying it in like 2018, but most of my bags have been packed much cheaper. Thoughts on Quant Stamp? I have not looked into Quant Stamp. I'm not into AMP, not into Phantom. I see the action. They're at all-time high. All I have to say is don't be greedy if you've been in them for a while. If you're trying to trade them, guys, we're about to dip. The question that you guys all have, yes, we're about to dip. It's going to be a time to accumulate before we go on this Bitcoin blow off top, followed by the altcoins, and I don't think it's coming until December. Not so good on here. I wonder if I need to turn up the sound on YouTube. Turn up my mic a little bit. Does that sound better for you guys? On YouTube, does that sound better? What date are we talking roughly for high 3 to 4 figure XRP? Okay, that's better. Okay, we got the sound fixed up. Sorry, guys. My bad. Yeah, What's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in tonight. Reminder, you guys need to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay? Just help me get like a couple thousand followers. That'd be kind of cool. Thank you. I don't own any H-bar. I am a fan of it. I do think it has real partnerships. I am a fan of H-bar, but I don't own any. Okay, let's look at some of these coins here. Yeah, Theta's kind of an interesting project. I'm looking for a retracement, guys. I'm looking for a retracement right now. to be honest. This is right. God, they have this thing manipulated so perfectly. Right as I'm expecting a dip again, everyone's like turning bullish out here. The alts are going to correct much more than Bitcoin will. But as far as how low it will go, I don't think the XRP goes back below the 86-cent launch pad. So I think we're going to get one more opportunity to buy XRP below $1 this month. And then that might be the last opportunity, to be honest. How about Quant? What's Quant at right now? I'm actually going to, I don't know. I'm thinking about buying some Quant if we get a little bit more of a dip. It's up to 288 right now, so it's moved back up some. But it dropped all the way down to, what did it drop down to? 264. Just a week ago, and about 30 days ago went to 255. So, yeah, I mean, I missed the boat on Quant, and whenever I miss the boat, I'm pissed off about buying in after it's already gone up 200x or 200%. Why is everyone commenting Doge? Oh boy, I got a Doge train up in here. What's Doge at? Let's get a Doge pump. What do you say, guys? 23 cents. We're down 2.5% today on the Doge. I saw that Shiba was down too. I was thinking about shorting Shiba. Sorry, not sorry. Down 10% today. Okay. No, I don't even want to publicly admit it, but yeah, I did. I did short XRP and I made a little bit of money. I felt like I had committed a sin, so Lord, please forgive me for shorting XRP. It was just a temporary gain that I needed. And it was a very small little bet. No, the memes definitely hurt crypto. ETNs, yeah, Electronium definitely looks like it might do something. What if Quant goes to 5,000 and you didn't buy it at 270? Well, I have enough. Well, yeah, I think that I have enough XRP that I'm going to be fine in life, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I guess that'd be a bummer to miss out on that. I don't stake any XRP, not concerned about that. I'm more concerned with my security of my XRP. Yeah, I mean, guys, it's really tough to do price predictions. I say 3 to 5 times the previous all-time high of the 2017 bull run to be conservative. You know, XLM extending out to $3-5. XDC still being able to do a 3 or 5x from its all-time high that it hit in September. That's at 80 cents to $1 or 60 cents to $1. Putting XRP on Nexo. I like Nexo now that they have a real-time audit. Now that they have a real-time audit, I'm actually more impressed with Nexo. That's a security measure that you're going to want. Not some tether bullshit. The 3GD broke last Saturday. Bitcoin's going down. XRP up soon. Yep. Strap in, folks. It's going to be a wild ride here. Remember, debt crisis comes back up as an issue on 12/3. That is my prediction for Bitcoin's all-time high is going to be right around that date. Right around that date. And then my next prediction is that the Bitcoin ETF is going to get approved right around that date, and they're going to use that to reel back in Bitcoin, just like they did in 2017 with the CME futures. I am very concerned about the next couple years. I mean, the next decade, really. Agenda 2030 is what we're up against, and you guys already know the battle that we fight. So, when I'm making investments for long term, I'm looking at which one of these cryptocurrencies can actually handle an SEC lawsuit. Was it a security? Some of them you can tell they're going to get a pass because they're at the big boy and girl table, right? Where the big people are meeting. Thoughts on IOTA? I want to load up on IOTA, but I can't get it. IOTA is a major part of this. Smart grids, all that. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing tonight? Just a quick update. Make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. That's where I'm going to give away the 150 XRP. Avalanche featured in the Digital Pound Foundation. That's a great news for them. I don't own any Avalanche. By the way, guys, be ready for the dip. Be ready for the dip. What are the other chart guys saying? What are the other, technical analysis folks telling you guys? Are they saying that we're about to correct? Or we just go straight up from here? Yeah, I was on Blockchain Boys Live today. Yeah, I was on Blockchain Boys Live. Shout out to Blockchain Boy. Hope he's doing good. Bitcoin's dipping. Bitcoin, they say 54. Bitcoin bloodbath on the 16th. Guys, the bearish energy should be coming in here shortly, and I do think that we're about to correct. Yeah. So, yeah. Buy more. Guys, this is the last dip that I would be buying in. I would just blow everything you have right now. Maybe don't buy crypto next month. I know how most of us are living though, right? So each month you have a little bit to invest. So you can buy this dip and then you can buy the next dip in November, but the deals aren't going to be as good. In my opinion, this dip that we're about to go through in October could be the last time the XRP goes below $1 this bull run. Depending on where we go to top out for XRP, it still could come back to $1 after we pump to 10. And I know that sounds crazy, but 90% pullbacks happen every single day here in crypto. So the higher we go, the chances of us going back below $1 are less. But, I'm saying that this likely could be the last time. The November dip, I don't think that we're going to go back below $1. I definitely don't think that we're going back below the 86-cent launch pad, though. So for Coinbase releasing the Songbird tokens, I just put out a Coinbase theory. You can check out that video on my YouTube, but I'm talking about how I think that Coinbase is actually going to get their act together and release the Songbird tokens. They're just going to wait till the last minute. And I believe that the date that you have to claim your Songbird tokens is, it's like middle of December 16th or December 17th. If you don't claim it by then it gets returned back. So that's, by then, I believe that Coinbase is going to get their shit together and they're going to get on board with the Songbird token release. At least I hope so, because I had my XRP on Coinbase. And I know a lot of people did. But Coinbase, guys, they're not here to mess around. They want the business. They're set up to be the one exchange who's going to get through the door first here in America. So it's in Coinbase's best interest to get along with it. I think that they have been trying to go to the regulators and get clarity just like Ripple has. And they probably will be caught up in a lawsuit just like Ripple did. They'll probably sue Coinbase. So be ready for that. Might be a good time to buy Coinbase stock, not financial advice, but that dip might be a good time. You say XRP pumps last and hardest. Yes, it did in 2017 and it did in 2013 as well. How do you claim it? You already had to claim your Flare tokens. You had to have XRP by the 12th, I think, of December 2020. And if your exchange is participating, then they'll just set up an account or a wallet for you, I guess, and it'll be all there. Uphold has joined. So Uphold is doing it, but you had to have your XRP on, or you could have had it on your ledger as well for the snapshot. But my second favorite crypto, well, I'm a big fan of XLM, big fan of XDC. Quant's looking pretty good. Oh, and Algorand. I'm probably going to, well, to be honest, guys, I'm out of cash to buy up any dip this month, but I'm just trying to let you guys know. If you can pack your bags this dip, I think this is going to be your last good opportunity. Bitcoin fly. My voice isn't very loud on YouTube. Turn up the volume here. How's the YouTube sounding? Holy shit, Bitcoin. Oh, guys, we're pumping right now as we speak. This is a live pump. Let's go. Bitcoin just went crazy. It shot up to 58.8. Is that what it just did? 58, basically 58.8. Wow. Wow. Here we go. That's awesome. I just put out the video, the TikTok that we're about to dip, and now the market's going to pump one more leg up. Everyone's going to just be clowning me. $58.9? We just hit 58.9? 58.6. I never trust my Coinbase or my coin market cap here. It's glitching out. It keeps showing 58.9, then 58.6. Now it's showing 58.5. Coinbase says 59 right now. It's moving right now, guys. It's going. Expect the alts to bleed, guys. If Bitcoin goes, and like I said, Bitcoin dominance is going to pick back up over 50% probably this month. Look for the altcoins to bleed. And this is going to be that dip. This is going to be the opportunity. Ethereum just passed 3,800. 3,800, okay. I need to hop off this stream and place my bets. We got some action moving now. So it looked like Bitcoin got that pump. So did Ethereum. XRP just went up to $1.13. Yeah. But it was mostly just Bitcoin and ETH. Wow. If you want to join the Discord, just go to my bio or go to the description on the YouTube and you can find my Patreon. You just join my Patreon, and if you want to get in the Discord group, that is where you can find it. Is this a bull trap? I do believe so, yeah. I believe that we already went through the bull trap, and you've already seen, like, XRP went up to $1.23, and then it's wicked down to $1.11 just recently. So, yeah, that was the bull trap rally that I was talking about. Yeah, everyone who wants to join the community and be a part of our group, join the Discord group. That's where it's going down. We do weekly calls talking about cryptocurrency and much more. Great group of folks over there. Am I looking to short Bitcoin? Guys, I'm not really messing around with shorting Bitcoin right now because we're in this spot where, like it just did, it'll pump out of nowhere $1,000 in like 2 minutes. And we're in a really volatile area right now. So, like I just said, I shorted XRP from, I think it was $1.13 to $1.11. But that was the only time I've shorted XRP, and I feel bad about doing it. Can we expect XRP pump in December? We can. I do believe so. Into January. I think that XRP is going to finish off in January once again. So look out for that. Now the SEC lawsuit the SEC discovery period ends November 12th. But that doesn't mean that it won't get extended out or settled up sometime in December or January. Yeah, I don't know why people think that XRP is only going to go to $2 or $3. Like, every silly coin has already done a 3 to 5x from its 2017 bull run. Even Bitcoin, right? I mean, same with Ethereum. Everyone's done a 3 to 5x from their previous all-time high if they were around last bull run. A lot of projects that are new, like XDC, just hit its all-time high in September, but it's a new coin. Hasn't been around. So why the hell would XRP only do basically go back to its previous all-time high of $3.80? When people say that, I'm like, are you kidding me? I mean, I guess no one knows where it's going to go, but that's the silliest price prediction I've ever heard. I think the XRP is going to go below $1 at some point this month. Over the next week or so, guys, I'm expecting a dip. I'm expecting a correction, and Bitcoin might just be hanging sideways at 56, 57. It could dip back down to like 50, 51. I think the bottom price targets that we have for Bitcoin, though, are like 48. That's as low as it's probably going to go, worst case scenario. But Bitcoin's on its way back to all-time high. I'm predicting by the first week in November. Some people are saying this month. But yeah, sometime in the next 30 days, Bitcoin should be back over that all-time high. BTC ETF rumors related to the SEC. That's why the pop. That's a buy the rumor, sell the news event for Bitcoin, in my opinion. The Bitcoin ETF, once launched, is going to be the top of the market for Bitcoin, in my opinion. So tired of Shiba, bro. Yeah, God bless you if you made money on Shiba and all that. I saw it's down, though. So it might still do something, though. It might. I wish you guys all the best with your Shiba and your Dogecoin. Scared that too many people are saying Bitcoin will pump, and that's what I mean. Everything that I've seen on TikTok today and around is like influencers saying that Bitcoin's going to pump and that we're going to 60K. Like, that's everyone's sentiment, is that we're just going to go to 60K, which we might actually wick up to 60K. I'm not ruling that out right now. All I'm saying is that we are going to have a dip. We are going to have a correction over the next week or so. So be ready to load up on your altcoins. Be ready to load up. Whatever your coin is, whatever you're asking me in the chat, your coin, it's going to be cheaper in a week or two, or sometime over the next week or two, it's going to hit a lower price. Pick it up then, not financial advice. But whatever your favorite token is, half the shit you guys are asking me about, I don't think is going to last through the bear market. I don't think that they can withstand an SEC lawsuit. I do believe that your token is a security. I don't believe that your token has real partnerships. And when I say XRP is going to finish off this bull run and make the rest of the space look like a joke, it's because XRP has real partnerships, real utility, and it needs to provide liquidity. It needs to save us in a debt crisis. It is the answer in an energy crisis. Respectfully, XRP is going to make the rest of the space look like a joke when we finish off this bull run. But, pick up your Polkadots, your Solana, any of these coins, guys. Pick them up on this dip and then ride them up. Shit, pick up Bitcoin on the dip and then ride it up if you want. I mean, your gains are going to be nothing, but I would recommend, like, you guys want all these, altcoins. They're going to do something. But they're going to be on sale here in a week or two. Sometime over the next 2 weeks is when they will hit a micro low. We want the names of coins that won't make it, man. 99% of crypto. And yeah. Which, I mean, you look at the top 100, you got a lot of good projects in here. I'm not just throwing shade on everyone. I'm just saying, guys, like, I mean, there's some good coins up here. I'm not trying to hate on all these projects. Terra Luna in the 12 spot now with a $14 billion, almost $15 billion market cap. What do I think of the gamer tokens? I'm not, yeah. The blockchain gaming stuff, the NFTs that I've seen, to be honest, they all look tacky as hell. Like, I only play like games that look like realistic, like COD or Battlefield. Like, I'm not into any Fortnite graphic bullshit, but every single NFT like project that I've seen looks like a joke. And I'm someone who used to play video games all the time, but what I've seen is an absolute joke so far in the blockchain gaming space, to be honest. But I think that there's going to be some cool shit. There's going to be some cool games, and no doubt that's going to be huge. Those economies are going to be huge. I mean, relatively speaking, gaming's a big industry. There's lots of money in there. Fortnite, the like skins and the money that goes into Fortnite is no joke. That's a big deal. But a lot of the shit that I've seen is just obvious paid promotion. These influencers getting paid to promote bullshit, and it just looks like an absolute joke. What are they shilling these days over there? I don't know. I don't watch any of the influencers anymore, man. There's a couple, actually. I shouldn't say that. There's a couple real ones. Shout out to the real ones. No, I'm not saying to sell at the peak now or and buy back in. No, I'm not recommending that. I'm not recommending that because you guys have already missed the top. The sell order should have been for XRP at $1.20 or $1.23. You know, Ethereum's about stretched out here, but it's doing pretty good. But the rest of these, they already hit that top. They've already dropped. So I would just say prepare to buy more. Prepare to buy more during this dip. I'm just surprised why XRP hasn't went up amidst all the hype. Well, it's very suppressed. Bitcoin at 59? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, guys. Here we go. I'm going to have to hop off this live and set a short on Bitcoin. Not financial advice, but no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it might stretch out to 60K. I don't know. It's ripping right now. It is ripping. 59,181. No, 59,190. My bad. 59,190. I was just kidding about shorting Bitcoin, guys. But look out for these alts. Bitcoin's going to go on a tear. The dominance is going to go back over 50% for Bitcoin dominance. The alts are going to bleed. This is the opportunity to load up on them. Your Solana's back below 150. Your Polkadot's at 40. Your Dogecoin's at 23 cents. There's a couple cryptocurrencies that have not reached out to their all-time high of 2017, like Tezos, like XLM. I talk about XRP and XLM all the time, but I hadn't realized that Tezos has not extended out to its previous all-time high of 2017. So that's another project to consider. Some of these newer tokens that weren't around in the 2017 bull run, it's kind of hard to gauge how high they're going to go this bull run. Filecoin's another interesting project that I'm looking at. I would recommend you guys take a look at it, Filecoin. Back up to $70. It was under $60 just a little bit ago. ICP back down to 42. Wow. Link, yeah, your chain link, what's it at? It's at, it's actually, well, yeah, $26. It dropped down, though. It dropped down to $25. It was down to $20 a month ago. Yeah, so with the side chains on XRP, you have an Oracle solution right there. I'm interested to see how that's going to work out. But that's like Chainlink's been one of the only projects, or like the main one in the Oracle use case, I guess. can we see your chart? If you guys want to see, I'm on YouTube. So go over to my YouTube if you guys want to see my charts, if you want to see my screen. Quant versus XRP. They're both part of the new financial system, but XRP's meant to be more of a liquidity token. So I do believe that XRP will be bigger than Quant. Should I sell my ETH and buy it back when it dips? Yeah, Bitcoin or Ethereum, I'm not too familiar with it, but I forget what the chart guys have been saying. I don't really follow Ethereum too closely, guys, to be honest, but so I'm not even going to like try to give you any predictions or anything on that one right now. I'm looking at the chart, but 38, 3,836 is what we're trading at now. What's Theta at? Theta's at $6 right now, and I think that there's still going to be some more bleeding here. So any one of these altcoins, guys, if you're looking to pick them up cheaper, your time will be coming shortly. Guys, remember, I put out a TikTok on the 25th of September saying we're going to get a bull trap rally. The altcoins are going to go up 20 to 30% over the next 2 weeks. And that's exactly what happened. Once that happened, I knew it was time to correct. So we've already started to get that correction in some of these coins. It's just Bitcoin's leading the show this month. And Ethereum's holding strong right now. We'll see what it does. What's the previous all-time high for Ethereum? I despise Ethereum so much that I just don't pay attention to it like at all. Although I want to remind everyone, XRP hit the market cap of Ethereum back in 2018. In the 2017 bull run, when XRP pumped in January 2018, same bull run essentially, the market cap matched Ethereum's. Just quick reminder. $4,362 is the all-time high in May. Yeah. I don't think that Ethereum hits that 10,000 price this bull run. I don't. I think it's going to get I think there's going to be way too much sell pressure for Ethereum from like 7,000 to 10,000. There's going to be way too much sell pressure. I don't know. We'll see, though. We'll see. ETH MACD looks like a possible downturn on the way. I think that they're all going to roll over. It just looks like Bitcoin and ETH are going to roll over last. We still sounding good on YouTube, guys? Thank you for tuning in tonight. Sorry that I am still learning here technologically how to run a YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell. We're giving away 150 XRP this month. Links are all in the description. Okay, we got the link to the Patreon, link to the merch if you want some tie-dye XRP merch. It's all there for you. Other than that, I have nothing to sell you. Now, I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in tonight. If we could get a few thousand followers or subscribers on YouTube, that would be cool, though. 59,274. Bitcoin's rolling, guys. Bitcoin's absolutely rolling. Sound's coming through good. Okay, great. Thank you for that feedback. Okay, let's mess around on the old Twitters, see what else is going on. Sell us the dream, man. Hey, I got a nice little plan here to finish off this bull run, man. I know, like people were commenting on my last TikTok, and they're like, "Man, I love you, but I just don't want another dip. I'm not ready for another dip." It's like, bro, this is gonna be a rough ride. This is not just straight up from here. The shakeouts will continue. Seeing what Val has to show here. Am I going to sell some of my XRP this bull run? No, I don't really have any plans. Oh yeah, I saw this news. Someone shared this in the Discord earlier today, that the UK Royal Mint is out of blanks for Britannia silver coins. Britannia, however you pronounce that. Yeah, we got to get off Val. I've lowered expectations for remainder of the year significantly. For what coins? For what coins? Mr. B XRP says, we have been polite and persistent in trying to get a response from Coinbase support and others on whether or not they're going to distribute our Songbird tokens, which they do have in their custody. That's the thing. Coinbase does have our Songbird. So he's asking John Deaton and Jeremy Hogan what to do next. So hopefully Coinbase gets their act together. 2 to 3x max is my hope. Pretty much all the coins. Yeah, we'll see. Give my thoughts on XRP the remainder of the year. Okay, so when I'm talking about the remainder of this bull run, XRP could top out in January. So when someone asks me this year, I just assume they're talking about like this bull run, which I include January in that. And if we do the same thing like we did last bull run, Bitcoin will top out sometime in December. The altcoins will follow, and then XRP and XLM will go last in a few laggards that you have fallen behind. But yeah, XRP might not go till January. $13 to me, like, okay, $7 is very conservative and is like a freaking overnight move. That should be nothing. But realistically, guys, I do believe $13 is within range very easily. And I'm not going to be surprised if we go to $20 or $30. I'm not. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just wait. And that's just getting started. And that's still putting us on track for 3-digit XRP later 2022. 3-digit XRP late 2022 is my current estimates. And I'll pull up the Dark Defender chart. Here you go. The XRP Road to Victory chart. $13 before the lawsuit. Well, I believe that the lawsuit's going to wrap up by the end of this year. Discovery ends in November. 90% of cases end in discovery. We'll see what happens, but I believe that it's going to end this year. Do I think that XRP will reach Bitcoin level in price? It's a good question. Whatever Bitcoin can do, XRP can do better. And XRP can do much more. So yeah, this is crazy. Yeah. 3 digits by the end of 2022. That's what I'm sticking to, guys. Someone says they're watching on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. That's awesome. 59.3 for Bitcoin. Guys, this is insane. 59.3 for Bitcoin. We're going to go, we're going to keep watching this live stream pump. Thoughts on ICP? The tech looks pretty good. It looks interesting. It definitely looks interesting. I've not gone like very deep on ICP, but it looks very interesting. XRP back to $1.14. Okay. Okay. So it's October 14th, so I'm expecting us to flip to bearish energy here shortly, guys. Be prepared. We should flip bearish here shortly. Remember, the pattern that we're watching is bearish energy around the full moons. We have the full moon on the 20th this month. The time frame in which we're bottoming out is within 5 days before or 5 days after. So tomorrow we will be within that time frame. Even with ETF news. The ETF news is a buy the rumor, sell the news event. So I think that the ETF approval is going to mark the end of the Bitcoin bull run personally, because that's exactly what they did in 2017. They just magically were able to launch the CME futures the day after Bitcoin topped out. Somehow they were, maybe it was just a pure coincidence. Or you can go listen to the CFTC guys bragging about how they did that to reel in Bitcoin last bull run. People are asking if I'm bearish. I think that a dip is coming. Yeah. You got to ride the waves, guys. This thing's not just like straight up and then going straight down. We're going to have a dip in October that's coming up, and then we're going to have another dip in November. I just think that these prices that we're going to have this month are going to be better than next month's prices, because the pump at the beginning of November should be incredible. I think that by the first week in November, we should be back to all-time high for Bitcoin. But short term, I think that we're about to turn. Yeah, I am, like, short term over the next week or so, bearish. We're not, see, this is where everyone's getting confused with cryptocurrency, is with stocks, a 20% downside action is considered a bear market. 20% up is considered a bull market off stock standards, stock trading standards. And then people are like saying in my comments, they're like, the bull run hasn't even started. And I get what you're saying. You're expecting 1,000% returns. That's where we're messed up here in crypto, is we're up to 300%, maybe even 500%. But if we're not getting 1,000% returns, we're like upset. Guys, we're in the middle of the bull run, right? This is the middle of the bull run cycle. But we have to watch for these movements, these patterns. And everyone thinks, mentioning the moon and shit's crazy. Just go throw up the chart, guys. For anyone doubting me, go throw up the chart. Go throw on the new moons and the full moons on the chart and go look at it. And then come back If you think that I'm crazy for mentioning the moon cycles, just go throw it up on your chart. We get a bullish top in the current cycle or trading range around the new moon. And around the full moon, we get the bottom bearish energy. Usually 5 days before or 5 days after is the time frame that it happens. Go throw it up on a chart. It looks just like everyone's bots that you guys are all buying. You're buying everyone's trading bots. Tell you when to buy and sell. Or you could just watch the moon for free. If we hit $13 on XRP, what's the market cap? Please explain. I'm not going to bust out my calculator. If you want to do the calculation for that, then go ahead. But let me remind you that XRP's market cap matched Ethereum's last bull run. So if you're wondering how that's possible, well, history tells us it's already been done. So people are confused about the market cap situation. We only have 46 billion XRP available. Everyone's doing the calculation with 100 billion, the full circulating supply, even though probably half the supply that's out there isn't circulating. So when you factor that in, we're down to like 20 billion XRP circulating, maybe even less. I mean, it'd be interesting to see how much of it's actually moving. I mean, you have 3 billion worth of trading volume in the last 24 hours. Exactly, half the supply is for institutions. I would argue that 100% of the supply is meant for institutions. I don't even think the XRP is meant for us to be holding it. Bitcoin looks like it's, oh, no, it's still holding 59.3. Okay. Okay, I'll explain the moon one last time. Bullish energy around the new moons and bearish energy around the full moons. So if you go look at how the moon cycles work, we get a microcycle top around the new moons, and then we get a bottom around the full moon. We get the energy usually lasting 5 days before and 5 days after. And guys, like, I'm not a crazy person. I just follow what the financial elite, the master manipulators do. Take it up with them. Take it up with them. I don't worship the moon. So sell now and buy back in. I'm not telling you guys to trade, but I am telling you that I'm expecting a dip in the next week or two. I am expecting a dip in the next week or two. But everyone's trying to do this same thing, man. Trying to sell the top and buy low. And I recommend doing it without trading with leverage. If you are going to trade, be careful trading with leverage. But yeah, you can watch this pattern that we've been on, and for the last 2 years, it's been spot on. For the last 2 years, it's been spot on. Someone says, my guy, you've info overloaded. You can stake XRP on Nexo, I believe. Yes. Yeah, and I got to give a shout out to Waters Above Crypto on YouTube. He's the guy that I'm following for this shit, and he's tapped in 100%. He's the only person I'm really watching right now and basing my trades off that. And I'm probably going to buy all of his, like, he's going to do a trading course soon, and everything that he combines together, he's spot on. He's spot on. So he's the one who led me to that, and I got to give credit where credit's due. I don't pretend that this is just all mine. I put together what he's putting out with the news that I'm analyzing every day, and I make my bets accordingly. And that was Waters Above Crypto here on YouTube. And I want to talk to him because I want to make sure that I'm not misrepresenting him in any way. But I listen to every video he puts out, and yeah, I appreciate his analysis and what he's doing. His work's incredible. Been making great calls. Great calls. And this is the last piece of advice I'm going to leave you guys with. Do not be a part of half a dozen trading groups. Like, don't be a part of half a dozen different Discords that are all signals and calls. Don't follow 20 different people on technical analysis. Find one or two that you really are seeing that are making good calls and that you vibe with, and then learn it yourself. That's the problem, is no one wants to learn the technical analysis themselves. They just want someone to give them the calls. Find one or two people that you really vibe with that are making good calls, that are making money, and follow them. But don't be hopping around to 6 different Discords and then trying to make your bets. You're not going to know what to do. XRP's pumping right now. Let's go. No, it's not. It's up to $1.14. It is recovering. It is recovering. Oh, you can't go back that far. Oh, okay, here we go. The 1 month chart. Let's see. If you look at the chart on 9/25, XRP was at 92 cents. And that's when I released my bull trap rally videos coming. It was at 92 cents for XRP. And then we went all the way up to $1.23 over the next 2 weeks. So there you have it, folks. I'm telling you, I think a dip's coming. Full moon on the 20th. Look out. Bearish energy should be coming in here shortly. Bitcoin's not going to dip as much. Bitcoin dominance is going to go up. Your altcoins are going to bleed. Be ready to scoop them up. But I have been streaming here for a while now. I think I'm going to wrap it up. 1 hour and 13 minutes. There's that 113. I guess we're at $1.14 now. Okay. But before I wrap it up, I want to remind everyone, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. I'm going to give away 150 XRP there. And that's going to be later this month. I'm going to do the XRP giveaway when XRP dips back below $1. When I can afford to do it. But yeah, guys, be ready for this dip. This dip's coming in shortly, so I'm going to be watching things closely here. All right. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. Take care. And God bless. We will see you in the next one. If you want to purchase XDC, you can get it on KuCoin or BitTrue. Give me a shout out. Shout out to everyone. Arthur, we appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. Is the whole market dipping? Yeah. Yeah, I think that we're going to see the alts go hard. So your time will be coming. Your time will be coming. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Good night.